of you for this afternoon or evening, wherever you are. I'm very sorry for today because I changed so curly like crazy, but I'm not. And also because of the pollen, doesn't make me look very perfect. But I'm still fine for everything we are living on. But we are here with the same power and the same passion to make today the gnocchi with the pesto, a vegetarian dish for this life on fomonomore. So first, I want to thanks everyone for the love and appreciate of yesterday, and hope today you will also like and love a lot whatever we will make. I hope you got the recipe from yesterday, and you will also potato. There are many tricks, playing the potato. First, one way we can put the potato in the oven about 120 degrees, using not the shiny part, the opposite side, going this way. Anyway, take a tray with the salt, put in the oven under for about 45 until it's moist, and removing the salt another way. We have another way that is the one we have used to put the potato in a saturated solution. A saturated solution is when you put the water and the salt, and it's not able to absorb more salt than the one you have put. The maximum liter of water is 180 and each liter of the water boil, we put the potato into the water, and the saturated solution, since the water cannot absorb any more salt, go into the potato to find the water to survive. So the water suck the water as well from the potato, and the potato remain completely cooked and ripe. There's another way, but it's only that you can cook the potato in the tandoor. It's always important to get and give the magic on the food. The oven is something who can give that magic. Since we have spoke about this, I told you I'm very comfortable, and we don't want to wait 1 hour. We already cooked the potato in a saturated solution. We do the gnocchi like 2 beautiful containers in one wooden board, because later on we're gonna make. I always like to work clean, but because later just work once. We clean the potato this way. How are you, my friend? So you tell me. Don't let me do everything, please, because this is part of the comfortable. If I were ready to be pushed and pressed with a special and making this gnocchi with the pesto. For the pesto, we have select our best basil possible in this tough time, but we don't mind, because the only change we have made today is about the part we're gonna make the pesto with almond. In India, using cashew nut, healthy, whole potato. Whole potato are always better. One time we clean my hand, this time I'm gonna clean my throat. So we are ready to mash the potato. This is a very simple item. It's a masher. We press without breaking. This is the basil. These are almond instead of the peanuts. Salt, pecorino cheese, and fresh pepper. We are ready with just a little bit of water, honey. The ingredient for the pesto. We have the flour. You don't put too much flour. In my recipe, I put starch, cornstarch, and egg yolk. The item we need are the magic spatula, like always, simple spatula, the by hand, like mortale. To make a very big quantity, you can use the same machine to make the batter for dosa. So now we're gonna press the potato. We take a clean container because we need half kilo of potato. The potato, while cooking, lose around 30% of the weight. So if you need 500 grams of potato, you need to put about 650, 700 grams of potato. Okay? This is very important for the wastage. But even if you get a potato extra, then you can still have the day after or in another way. Okay? So this is a very simple work here. We have 40 grams extra that I removed, and now we have the into the potato. We put the flour and we put the starch. We put a pinch of salt, but we don't put the pepper because the black part clean dough, yellow, clear like the gnocchi. So that black part we don't like. And we start to mix with that one end because the other one needs to be ready for everything. So this is what we do slowly, gently. Potato need to be for the gnocchi. These are still work. So this way is like for everything, because like I told you, you can work still. Everything is what I like. And not only because I told you, not only because I like the container, but because I don't like to clean. Now my beautiful assistant Ivo, which is behind the phone, is gonna take a little bit of semolino flour because it's the one we use for the cutting. Beautiful Ivo is not only because he's a great guy, but because he's really beautiful. So you know, the first day, like was yesterday, it's always the first day, and the first time. A bit of confidence, and we have all up to work the dough on. Sopra, che dici? No, bit of semolino flour. See? Stack up baby. Something beautiful, relaxing. But always keep up your mood, because the food itself can understand your mood. And if your mood, if it's not Perfect. Nothing. We have the gnocchi. Just a little bit more. And this is our gnocchi. Our gnocchi, beautiful, no? From this gnocchi, we can add different, and these are my gnocchi. But for example, in the north, you can turn, which I don't like, and for this I don't. My grandmother from Abruzzo and used to make the gnocchi in this way. So gnocchi need to be bigger. So this, the same way, but different cut. This way. Because she used every gnocchi. And this, she always tell me, the sauce going inside, and when you have the gnocchi with the sauce and everything, and you can die. But still, I want my gnocchi. And this is the one we are going to use, okay? Just 1 minute, I change my glove, and we make the pesto, okay? It was looking something easy, but to change the glove is been a very big challenge. Because to change a glove, when you're already wearing a glove, we have now another container. We put our beautiful basil, we remove the leaf from the basil, and we put into this beautiful container. The pesto is original from Genoa. But this is not. We are in Rome. Pesto is Italian. When you take the leaf, in touch with you, because while you speak with them, they understand what I'm gonna make. And see, beautiful green. To make this pesto, we can. So we have the time to make a mama style. And since today is also the Day of the Mother, which I don't like because every day is the Day of the Mother, we basil, wash the basil and put it into a very simple container. Basil, do whatever you want, because the ingredient, I understand you are doing that gently. Put the basil on the container, after squeeze, dry your hand. Now we start to blend. We have a little bit of extra virgin olive oil start with a bit of bunny water. At the end, we put a little bit more oil and we put a little bit of pecorino cheese. Pesto, basic pesto. On this, we put a pinch of salt and fresh pepper. Take our food, they're already changing between rolling everything and focus on the color, not on the flavor, on the color. Green. Then you have to know, you need to wear sunglasses. This, you have to wear sunglasses. It's a little bit more low in color, but so the pesto ready, the gnocchi ready. What to do? Yesterday, carbonara, but today I'm not gonna follow you, and I'm gonna add my gnocchi alone. Or maybe I share with Ivo, depend on your mood or his mood, and depend also if he's a good guy until the end. So I turn on my pan with the water to just turn on now to on it. I put the gnocchi in the water, and this is ready to be finished. The pan for the pesto has to be cold because the basil doesn't have to touch the warm, the hot pan, because otherwise become not good looking. So we're gonna take it out the gnocchi, put it into the pan that will follow together later, and with the water while the gnocchi are cooking, we're gonna help us emulsifying with the pesto with a little bit of pecorino and fresh basil on top. We put on the plate, and bye bye. I'm gonna eat. Only the plate is missing, but Ivo is gonna take the plate. Gnocchi for me is about 150, 180. I want to show you something. Ivo, I asked Ivo to take one plate, but he took two. So he already knows that he's not gonna eat. So I can only make one. Gnocchi are cooking. I want to show you. Don't move it. Don't move. I'm gonna show you the gnocchi only when I'm coming up. So I move the pan to here to see how the gnocchi are coming. When the gnocchi are ready, and I put the paste on top for emulsification, and we have the salt, and we have the pepper. I'm very sorry for the almond instead of the pineapple, but still it's good. Gnocchi are coming up. That is the moment to remove it. We have the gnocchi cooked. Can you see? It's a minute of the Chinese, obviously, can follow, but this is the time we need to do it. So we put a little bit of water. And we pass it on the range for a while. Go for one more spoon, please. Okay. Enough. Thank you very much. So we are now ready, and this is the quantity of. So what we do, it's very simple. We put the paste on it, put a little bit of pecorino, a little bit of fresh pepper, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and we emulsify the gnocchi in this way, from cold, but it's not cold, and direct straight we go to the plate. I heard something like your food is gonna be wasted because yesterday you haven't had. That's not true. I never waste the food. I have a lot of respect for ingredients, for food, for agriculture, and everything comes from the mud, and everything comes from the hard work. How we finish it? We finish it with a little bit of pecorino. Before, I can't wait. Little bit of pepper and a fancy basil leaf. Gnocchi with pesto from me in the kitchen of my trattoria in these days. Huh? Just follow us. Looks beautiful. I'm gonna finish it. Ciao, bye bye. I finish it.